The most underwhelming draft class since 2000. It's been a full week into this brand new NBA season, and yet it's all about Bronny James this, Bronny James that. But what about the other 59 players drafted? Absolutely nowhere to be found in the headlines. It's only been 3 to 5 games for most, only one of these players averaging double figures. The first and second picks, many casual fans don't even know their names. This draft lucky to even have more than 3 future All-Stars going forward. The Atlanta Hawks still mid with Trae Young running the show. Washington Wizards continues to stink. And Reece Shepherd, after a blistering summer league, looked absolutely smaller than expected, being on the floor next to grown NBA players. There's a reason why mediocre franchises in Atlanta and Washington tanked the wrong seasons, getting rewarded with below quality top picks compared to most years. Starting with the number 1 pick, Zachary Ricochet. First 5 games, not so impressive averages, slow start from 3, the 6'9" small forward. Of all the players possible, it was king of NBA memes Jordan Poole that gave this year's number 1 pick his welcome to the NBA moment, getting cooked by the most embarrassing player in the league. Despite showing early promising signs, the 19-year-old admitted to struggling transitioning to the league given his athleticism back in France top-notch, to realize everybody in the NBA super athletic in different ways, making his physical gifts look like an average player out there on the court, playing between 18 to 29 minutes, a 7-point debut versus the Nets, below subpar for an average number 1 pick. His ability don't stand out enough whether the franchise should continue building around 26-year-old Trae Young or eventually hand the keys to start their teenage rookie. Already cost the Hawks the loss to Washington when Coach Quinn Snyder took out the team's best shooter, Garrison Matthews, for their rookie in crunch time, only to result in all backboard. At least he's getting good reps in those moments. He did have 2 steals and 2 blocks, being a plus 14. Much better defensively, a good sign for his lack of offense. A humble personality, unlike some of these one-and-done Americans. In many draft classes, he'd be picked anywhere between 4th to 10th, will continue his struggles at the rim with his lack of build, a work in progress, looking like a high 18-point scorer with all defensive team caliber written all over. On to Washington's Alex Starr, the 7-foot skinny power forward, might as well start every game for his squad, played between 25 to 33 minutes. What they gotta lose? Absolutely nothing. Already developed a bad rap from his historically terrible summer league performance, insanely inconsistent from 2 points 1 of 7 debut to having 12 points his second game. Unlike Ricochet, at least Starr got his welcome to the NBA moment from superstar Jason Tatum, also struggling mightily shooting the ball, but defensively super stellar, recording at least 2 blocks each of his first 4 games, held Evan Mobley to 0 of 5 from the field, blocked 2 of his shots. Him and Bilal Coulibaly will become the team's future bright spots. Just like most rookies need to add strength when finishing down low, Starr got embarrassingly stripped, missing a bunny second quarter of the Hawks game, a building work in progress, promising nonetheless. Reece Shepherd, who many expected to win Rookie of the Year, a non-factor, deep on the bench from 15 minutes down to 12 to 6 and 3, most recent October 29th in San Antonio, having excellent 3-point shooting, much needed for Houston. If they ever decide to play him, at least he got the swagger, having teammate Steven Adams replicate his same look, averaging less than 10 minutes in a crowded backcourt. Shepherd might not get serious playing time till one of his starting guards had to miss a few games. The last time each of the top 3 picks got off to a worse start, gotta go back to 2013 with Anthony Bennett, Oladipo, and Otto Porter. Stephen Castle, the 4th pick out of UConn, showing some upside, getting 20 minutes a game off the bench, put up 8, 4, and 0 points with Vassell and Trey Jones out, and all for 0 of 5 October 30th performance, not showing much confidence in trying to score, stands around after getting rid of the ball quickly, right now an offensive liability. Every San Antonio young guy outside of Wemby still a work in progress, replaceable. The team won't be sniffing any play-in with the lack of talent, but Castle's defense at least very promising. Ron Holland, the 5th pick for the awful Pistons, another long brutal season of Wicks, getting some playing time, 2 to 3 baskets made each game, scored between 4 to 6 points. The 6'8" small forward moving his feet on D will be another one of those rookies who won't score much, have the glue guy qualities as his team looks for a real identity. Backing up the overrated Tobias overpaid Harris, that's not going to help him much. Still super raw, has the tools to become a top defender in his position. His minutes going forward will depend on how much JB Bickerstaff believes in his first year guy. Tijian Salan of the Charlotte Hornets, 2 games, not much outside of his 16 minutes, 3 points. At least given the game ball after scoring his first basket, a beautiful gesture from the team. Salan with no pressure to perform right away on a squad that likely won't sniff the play-in, likely a couple years away from making real noise in a small market. Donovan Clinton, the 2-time national champion, will continue backing up DeAndre Ayton until further notice. His big presence at 7'2", 280, 5 and 6 averages, 2 blocks a game in a dozen minutes, can already hit the 3-ball. Terrific hustle player who might never become a first or second option on a contender, but a huge X factor. His rim presence and rebounding will be super vital for any squad. 13 minutes New Orleans game, 9 and 9 averages, more offensive rebounds than the entire Pels starters, looking like an absolute walking double-double machine for the next full decade. Mixed guys listed at 7 feet look small, already having good qualities being a big and not bringing the ball down to his waist for other smalls to strip. A lot of 10-year vets still have those bad tendencies. Clinton absolutely showing more promise than each of the 6 guys drafted above him, considered the safest pick. When January-February comes around, Portland likely be one of the 4 worst teams in the league. Those will be great times for the rookie to play 25 plus minutes, put up some 20 and 10 games, a huge chance winning Rookie of the Year. Rob Dillingham, no debut yet. Zach Edey, the only rookie true starter, off to a great start. First 5 games, almost 9 and 5 averages. Will have to work on not committing too many fouls. 3.4 whistles called on average. Fouled out on season opener. Had more fouls than field goals his first 4 contests. Playing 16 and a half minutes, doesn't get the favorable whistles when boxing out on the offensive glass, but looking unstoppable at the rim. 19 of 21 shooting within the restricted areas, 1 of 13 outside the basket. Still the most controversial rookie, given he stayed 4 years at Purdue. Many doubted his impact. The 22-year-old being 7'4", 310, very coordinated for his size, shows great signs. Staying healthy shall be his biggest challenge. Otherwise, he has all the tools, becoming a 16 and 12 guy. Cody Williams, 4 games with Utah, team 0-4, 4-point average in over 22 minutes, 28% from the floor, an awful start, but his 7'1" wingspan makes an impact. Given his team clearly tanking for the flag sweepstakes, Williams might just be thrown out there, put up numbers, not a bad way to fill up the stat sheet, having the chance to steal the most open Rookie of the Year award race since 2018. Matis Buzelis, 6'10" small forward for Chicago, 2 of 11 shooting first 5 games. Billy Donovan said this about his rookie.
But he's got to earn minutes. You know, like I thought in the Memphis game, there was opportunities for him to go defensive rebound, offensive rebound, and you know what? He's going to make mistakes. He's young. He's 19 years old.
12 and 13 picks, Nikola Topkin, Devin Carter, yet to make their debuts. 14 pick, Carlton Carrington, looking very sharp. Only rookie to average double digits so far. 16 points, 6 and 6 game, 33 minutes in a win over Atlanta. Arguably the rookie of the first week. Seems like one of those rare Wizards good decisions, trading away Denny Avia, landing the 6'4" point guard, potentially running the show for DC the next decade. Given how the Wizards presently constructed with their young roster, after they get rid of Kuzma and Poole, team might finally have a future fans can dream positively about. Dalton Knecht of the LA Lakers, the second most talked about rookie behind Bronny James. 23-year-old kid can flat out ball. Having the perfect head coach JJ Redick, his play style using his own plays as a player, he executed thousands of times, setting up his rookie for success. Being the face of the weak Lakers bench, netted in a rookie high, 18 points, 6 of 12 shooting, a blowout loss to Cleveland, 3rd in scoring that game for his team. Given his Lakers did absolutely nothing to get better in the offseason, the franchise relying on Knecht scoring won't be enough to save them. A bunch of 20-point game awakes for the sharpshooter. Yi Misi of the New Orleans Pelicans, showing out solid numbers, a big the franchise desperately needs, has elite level athleticism, a boost of energy, forces opponents to take tough shots by going straight up and not chase blocks. One of the 5 most impressive rookies to have exceeded expectations. The 21st pick easily looking like one of the steals. Ryan Dunn of the Phoenix Suns, 6'6" small forward, a dream come true for the franchise. already made his noise by playing sensational defense on LeBron, forcing him to have his lowest field goal percentage in a regular season game since 2007, might already have him receive a few Defensive Player of the Year votes. The 28 pick already looking like the second coming of two-way Mikal Bridges, filling in the minutes for the injury-prone Bradley Beal, terrific next to Tyus Jones and Booker, making the flow on both ends sing more fluidly, holding All-Stars to 26% shooting, absolutely elite status, super strong and not scrawny as a 21-year-old, great instincts, excellent court awareness, already made fans forget about Eric Gordon being on the team last season. Dunn, the type of guy who's anticipated to have a long career, makes winning plays, by far the best rookie to exceed all expectations and more. Last year's Phoenix bench struggled to make any impact, but first week into this new season, the bench helping the team win games. Other solid rookies includes 31st pick Jonathan Mobo and Jamal Shred of the Raptors, Jalen Wells of the Memphis Grizzlies. Bronny finally getting his first points in Cleveland will probably end up being one of his 10 best plays of his career, a cool moment to start, but lots of work needs to be done. Everybody won in Cleveland except for the Lakers not named LeBron and Bronny. Nobody has a clue who's winning Rookie of the Year, everything wide open. This class super underwhelming to start. If things don't change in the next couple weeks, 2024 looking like the worst draft class since 2000.